Hi YouTube, welcome to another video. Today's video we are going to install some underhood lighting on my Montero here. Kind of wanted to add this lighting for past year. I think it's just a good thing to have, especially if it's after dark, and you're on the trail, or you're just trying to check on something on your engine and there's no daylight. And just to have some underhood lighting makes it a little bit more convenient rather than having a flashlight. So I was just trying to have something to add to the engine bay where it kind of illuminates pretty much the whole engine bay, and my hands are free to do whatever I need to do to check on the engine or work on something. And I went ahead and got this universal kit from Amazon. I believe it was like $12 or $15, and I'm gonna go ahead and install it. It has a lot of good reviews, so that's why I went with it. $15 doesn't hurt the bank that much, so we're gonna go ahead and install it on the Montero. So here's the kit. It's from, like I said, Amazon. I will provide a link on the description below, but that is the item. So pretty much I'm gonna open up here, and this is what you get inside the box. Just simple instructions. This is the switch where you put it so when the hood closes, turns on and off the LED light. Some zip ties, and the light here. So it's just a simple LED light strip with double-sided tape in the back, and the wiring and the fuse. So I believe this goes to the switch, and this goes to the positive side of the battery. So we're going to go ahead and install it on the Montero. So before we do anything, start running the wires and installing this light, we're going to make sure that this LED strip light works first before we go on forward here. So simple, what we're going to do is just connect it. So we disconnect this to the positive side of the battery terminal, and then you just get the negative and just hit the negative side. There, it works. Sure, there we go. So now we can move forward and install the light. So next is positioning the LED light on the hood here. So what I'm going to do, I decided here on the Montero hood. This will vary depending on what vehicle you're installing it on. I'm going to install it right around here. So if you see, it kind of angles. So if I put the light, it's going to shine pretty much, and then the LED light footprint should be able to light up pretty much the whole engine bay. So if I put it here, I think I should be good. And plus, this right here is the indication that separates, is the weather strip that lines up right here. So the light won't be exposed to the engine bay heat and going through the same heat cycles. That could prolong the life of the light. So so if I put it here, I believe that would be the best place to secure it and the best place for the light to shine down to the engine bay. So we're gonna go ahead and start running it there. I'm gonna probably mock it up with some tape, and now I'm gonna find a way to route it, the wiring in the hood. I'm gonna try to make it as clean as possible. I don't want a bunch of wires exposed. I might run it underneath some of this heat shielding here, and eventually down over there to the battery. So I got everything mocked up here. I'm gonna mount the LED strip light right here, like I stated. Cleaned it up to prep it up. Got some painter's tape to mock the mounting point, and ran the wires to the harness, rest of the wiring harness, to how I'm gonna wire it to the engine bay. So what I decided to do is run it here. This is the, I guess, the weather strip. Separate the outside from the engine bay here. So I'm gonna run underneath here, and then this underhood heat shield. It's gonna go underneath here. You pry it off these 3 clips. Montero, there's one here, here, and here, and this lifts up, down. You ran the wire down here, down the hinge, run it all the way here, and there is enough wire, it looks like, for me to connect it to the battery. And I'm gonna have to figure out where I'm gonna run this switch here over somewhere around here, and we should be good, because depending on your vehicle, like I said, this is a universal kit. You might have to extend the wires. Fortunately though, on the Montero, it looks like I have just enough to run everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish wiring it up. I'm going to wrap the wire, put conduit on it, and get everything nice and nicely ran and tucked in to make it look like factory. Okay, I got everything hooked up here. As you can see, the LED light is on, so everything I did to hook it up is working correctly. So what I did is 3M tape conduit wrapped wiring going from here underneath this fire shield, coming down out of here near the hinge of the hood, and I just ran it all the way here. Power's going to the terminal, and I'm ran it down to here to the switch underneath here to the switch. I didn't mount it here on the Monteros because these are the adjustments for the headlights. So in the future, if I need to do any adjustments, they're still accessible. So I didn't mount it here. I was going to mount it here, but the bottom of the switch was hitting the headlight housing, so I decided not to go that route. Decided just to run it here. All I had to do is add another about 2-inch of wiring to it, and that was not a big deal. This fits perfectly. So I press it so it works. So what I'm going to do now is just finally secure the wiring. I'm going to be using this stuff here. I thought about drilling into the sheet metal, but actually I've had really good luck with these clips here. Actually, I'll show you. I use them to lighting for my ditch lights. So they're just 3M tape, and it holds the wire. This one I've had for over 1.5 years. So it's still on there securely. You just make sure when you the area, wipe it with alcohol, make sure it's clean so you have a good adhesion for the tape. So that's what I'm going to use here. I got these also on Amazon. I'll go ahead and provide a link on that on the description also. But I'm going to go ahead and finally secure the wiring from here to here. Finally get that LED strip light secured and finish it off. Okay, everything is all hooked up and secured. The LED light strip here, you can see, fully secured. The double-sided tape, it's pretty strong. I don't know how long it'll last, but right now it's pretty strong. It's holding on. You can see the little creases and indents. It's not a full flat surface. It actually contours to the hood. So that's done. Wire, well, plastic brackets used. Double-sided tape ran all the way down. Um, Coming down from the shield, hooked it up to the bracket here. It's going all the way down. All set and switched. So I have the hood down right here. It's not fully locked in, but as I begin to lock it in place, you see the LED light shut off. Well, once it closes, yeah, it's not locked in, but as you can see, it triggered a switch, so it's off. So when I fully lock this, put this hood fully locked in, it'll come off. Just putting a little bit of force underneath. But as you can see there, lift the hood, lights on, good stuff. So with that installed, we're gonna wait till nighttime so you can actually see the LED light and working and how much it shines the engine bay. So we're gonna show you that right now. So that's how you hook up the underhood lighting from Amazon on my Montero here. Like I said, this is a universal product, so you might need to modify the wire length or whatever depending on your vehicle, but it works. Fortunately, on my Montero, it required very little modification. But yeah, it's a very good, cheap, budget-friendly upgrade to light up your engine bay. Easy to install. So yeah, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell as we upload more videos on our channel. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.